buy our mixtape. Listen to us on SoundCloud.
So anyways, we are going to get into the next topic, which is interesting facts. Y'all are going to love these facts that I spit to y'all because they are very interesting. That they are. So the first interesting fact, I mean, when I say wildin', y'all gonna wild over there. The show The Walking Dead has $2.8 million budget per episode. They got a $2.8 million budget every single episode. I don't know if y'all keep up with The Walking Dead like that, but it's a pretty good show. It has a really, really large following. And apparently it does, and it's doing very well if it has a $2.8 million budget per episode. I don't know any production in general that has that much of a budget for any episode. I do know that Friends back in the day had about $1 million budget per episode, I want to say, but never any 2 point anything. That's a lot. The next interesting fact is, wow, Vicks inhalers will cause you to test positive for meth on drug tests. I know y'all like, what? Yes. Let me read that one more time. Vicks inhalers will cause you to test positive for meth on drug tests. Don't do it. Don't use it. If you looking for a job. No, I'm just playing. But that was very, very interesting to me. There is a rain room in London that makes it rain everywhere in the room except the spot you were standing in. That's very, very, very interesting to me. It makes me just want to go to London just for the room. So that's what's up. The very next interesting fact is all the blinking in one day equates to you having your eyes closed for about 30 minutes. Wow. Don't blink, y'all. I'm just playing. Blink as much as you can. Facebook addiction disorder. Yes, there is a Facebook addiction disorder. It's a mental disorder identified by psychologists. Cheerophobia. Cheerophobia is the fear of having fun.
Oh man, I know a bunch of people that work like that, man. Yeah. They need to go see the doctor. If they have some fun, they back gonna start hurting.
You think they got cheerophobia?
Oh man, it's a sad world. That's why, when you're around good people, appreciate them, because that cheerophobia, that's a dangerous thing.
That's major.
Because I was listening to some good old, I was listening to some blues music, some Muddy Waters, right?
Okay.
And Muddy was talking about all the bad in the world, right? Yeah. And then I was feeling down. Then I thought about all the good things in the life. Yeah. And I was like, tomorrow's going to be a great day.
Right.
Because I get to meet, do we all agree?
That's what's up.
So,
that's what's up.
My cheerophobia was gone.
Already, I love that. Next interesting fact is the person who invented the Frisbee was cremated and made into Frisbees after he died.
Oh, man.
Wow. Yes. I don't know how I feel about that though. Like, why? What? Who?
Yeah, that's unoriginal.
It's very innovative. During your lifetime, this will kind of gross me out a little bit, but whatever, it's a fact. During your lifetime, you will produce enough saliva to fill 2 swimming pools. That's kind of nasty. Well, what do they classify as a lifetime? I mean, is the average lifespan 75 over here? Average lifespan over in China 90? I mean, what's...
Yeah, that's a great
What do they qualify as a swimming pool?
Oh, hey, that's 2
I like that. I don't know. There's
some big swimming pools. There's small swimming pools.
Right. There's jacuzzis.
Sure.
Yeah, you got jacuzzis.
That's a pool too.
You got rich people swimming pools.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, old man swimming pool. The puddle. Sprinklers. I mean, next one is a toaster uses almost half as much energy as a full-size oven. Yeah. I mean, I can see that though. I can see it. You see how your stuff is done in 2 minutes versus 20. Yeah.
But who said they could just observe all that? That's my $1 million question.
It's a fact. I don't know. It's a fact. In Uganda, oh wow. In Uganda, 50% of the population is under 15 years of age.
Wow.
Yes. Half the population.
Wow. Really?
It's like, how are you guys operating over there? Like, who operates? Like, what are y'all doing?
Is that a casualty of war or Red Cross or something?
I don't know, Hunty, but it's very interesting. It makes me want to go to Uganda just to see what the hell is. Like, how,
Yeah, we may have to see. You know, the U.S. don't have interest in Africa or West Africa.
you right,
Not
you
yet.
right.
Until that energy boom's coming.
Yes, for the energy
Yes,
boom.
ma'am.
Right,
Yes, ma'am.
right.
I was watching Bill Gates on Charlie Rose,
Mhm.
and he was talking about that. You know what Bill Gates said? There's a lot of millionaires thinking the same thing. he's thinking.
Yeah. That's right. Shout out to the billionaires.
Yeah, we got 21 of them in Dallas.
Oh, wow.
Don't be surprised.
Dallas does have the most or Texas has the most billionaires, right? Yeah, that's a fact too.
Well,
actually,
they say it's out of us or Russia. Russia has a lot, but Dallas has the most in Texas. We got 21.
Yeah, in
Russia
Texas.
got like 24. But you know, we got all the Fortune 500 companies.
okay, that's right. We do.
Dallas.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's
That's
a
right.
matter of time for the Dunn group. You know,
Hey.
as well.
Shout out to the Down Power 214. 214, baby. With much due respect, we are going to actually introduce live. Do we all agree?
Yeah.
What's going on, you guys?
How you doing?
Good.
It's
Glad you be here. Speaking to the mic so everybody can hear you guys. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Will Nesbitt. I do lead vocals and rhythm guitar for Do We All Agree?
I'm Chris Van Buskirk. I do the bass and do backup vocals as well.
Okay, so both you guys do some vocals.
Yeah, this is half the band. Our drummer and our guitarist couldn't make it. Our lead guitarist couldn't make it tonight.
Okay, that's cool. Big ups to them. Shout out to them
Yeah,
as well.
Brendan and Sadler. If you're listening, hi.
What up?
Already,
Check us
y'all.
out.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So to get things started, just tell everybody where you guys are originally from.
Yeah, we're from here, Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
Born and raised.
Represent D.
Yeah, there we go. Represent D-Town. Little north of here,
Okay.
like Midway Forest area. So yeah.
Okay. And you?
Same area.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So did you guys grow up together or?
No, actually we met. I'm a senior in high school. He's a junior. We met about 3 years ago. So
You guys are still. Were you still in school?
yeah.
That's so amazing.
Yeah.
That's
What
hot.
school do y'all attend?
Parish Episcopal.
Okay.
That's what's up.
I'm not from Dallas, so I don't really.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with that school.
That's okay. Even people from Dallas usually don't know.
Hey, that's a
Okay, cool.
good thing. That means you got a fresh claim to it.
Yeah,
That's
there
what's
we go.
up. That's what's up. Yeah, you're gonna be the first one from your school that's like really out here doing something.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Are you popular in school?
I mean, how could I not be?
Right.
Don't lie,
You're on the
don't lie.
radio, right?
Always.
That's what's up.
Hopefully this will up my status.
Right. What about the girls? You good in that area? Girls all over you in the school?
I don't know. If you listen to some of our songs, sometimes I'm not so good, and I guess that's where some of the music comes from. But
That's what's up.
I don't know. I try.
Yeah. I like your style though.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So, how does the members of the band actually come together as a whole? Like, tell us about that.
So like, Will and I actually met in class. Will and I actually met in class of ours, and we have this music room at school.
Spanish class.
Yeah, Spanish class. We have this music room, and I started going there, and that's where Will and I started playing together. Then about the end of that year, we went over to his house. We got Sadler, our lead guitarist.
Yeah, I had known Sadler, our lead guitarist, for a couple years before. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we played for a couple years together without a drummer. And then we met our little baby, Brendan Casey.
Yeah.
We met him.
We went through a few drummers. Chris was the drummer at one point, actually.
Okay.
This other kid, Nick. But yeah, we settled on our current lineup, I think, in like October last year. Yeah.
That's what's up. So officially since last year of October.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
That's the story. Actually, no, not last year. I'm sorry. 2014. I keep on forgetting. It's
Oh
2016.
yeah, dang! I keep forgetting too. So 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years coming up on it.
Yeah. You're popular in school.
He likes to think so.
Yeah. So are the other guys in school as well, or?
Yeah,
are they-
yeah. We all went to school together, and actually, so I'm a senior. Sadler's also a senior. Chris is a junior, and our drummer Brendan was actually a sophomore. So we started
Wow.
early.
Yeah.
What? That's
Yeah.
super early,
Yeah.
but that's super exciting though.
Oh yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Dang, what was I doing back in my sophomore year?
I don't even know what I was
Of
doing
high
when I saw him.
school. Definitely not on the radio and definitely not, performing and stuff like that. So that's hot.
Yeah.
Well, like my senior year of high school, I actually did go overseas to perform. I majored in theater. I went to an all arts high school.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but that's still senior high school. I'm not a sophomore though, like doing this.
Wait, hold on. We told you where we were from. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Gary, Indiana,
Oh, okay, that's.
and I grew up mostly in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I have family in South Bend, so.
Oh wow, that's what's up. Do you go back often?
I do I try to make it up there every year.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah, you're real familiar then.
Of course.
And have you been to Indiana?
I have not. I'm actually originally from Argentina.
Okay.
So I was born there, moved here when I was about 2. Been in Texas ever since.
Yeah, Chris already speaks Spanish, but we met in Spanish class, and he just like keeps it real low key so we can get good grades.
Easy A.
Right, that's what we want, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to ask you guys about your new single, Friendly Fire.
Ooh, yes.
Yes, so tell me
Friendly
how that
Hot
came
Fire.
about, right? How did that come about?
Well, what do you like, lyrically or music or?
Just in general, like what inspired the single?
Well, I went home one day, and I've been listening to a lot of Cage the Elephant.
Okay.
And I went home one day, and I just picked up my acoustic guitar, and I started playing like the sort of what's now the outro, that like da 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 da, and I just started singing along, and that idea was sort of floating around for a little while, and then I don't know, over the next month, actually I came in with the lyrics. I do most of that. Actually, I do all of that. And then the general chord progressions I had sort of had, but they sort of again offered their little touch, like, oh hey, we should do this here, and whatnot. And yeah, I just remember when we were playing it for one of the first times with the whole band. It was just like I was playing it, I was just smiling. I was like, wow, I love this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope other people feel the same. We're hoping to get it. I think it's getting mixed right now, actually, as we speak.
Okay.
And it should be hopefully out to the public by March.
March. Okay. So are you guys gonna perform it after it's dropped, or?
We've been performing it actually.
okay.
So,
Yeah.
Cool.
We played it live for the first time,
Probably about a
month ago?
It wasn't the Profit Bar, was it?
It was Liquid Lounge.
It was
actually.
Liquid Lounge.
Close.
Okay. Okay. Great.
We did play at Profit Bar.
I'm
but-
trying to keep up with you guys. I've seen it
Yeah.
on the website a few times, so I'm trying to keep up a little bit. So when is the next show?
It would be March 11th at the Rail Club, and that's out in
Okay.
Fort Worth.
Yeah.
And times are still to be announced,
Okay.
just because I'm talking to the booking guy. But yeah, March 11th.
Yeah, and then I think April 1st after. Actually, no, we got one more in March, don't we?
I think so.
Yeah, and then
Still working out the
April
details, but definitely April 1st at the
Okay.
door.
Yeah.
We'll be
Okay.
playing the main
Playing
stage.
with Live Again, one of our best friend bands. So,
April 1st and then March
11th.
March 11th,
Okay.
yeah.
I want to come to the March 11th one. So
I
will
hate
be
come to the
definitely
March
in
11th
contact.
one.
Yes,
Definitely, yeah.
with you
I'd love to
guys
see you
for
on
that one. That's gonna be hot.
Yeah,
I hope so.
It'll be
Yeah.
fun. It'll be fun.
So that's actually what I wanted to ask you guys, since we're actually on this topic. How do you guys go about getting booked for shows? Because that's what we're going to be talking about as one of the main topics tonight,
Right.
how to create a following.
Definitely.
But how do you as a band get booked?
I think it originally, so back when we were first starting out, we'd have these little demo CDs that we'd hand out to all the clubs,
Mhm.
and that actually did not work at all. Like, we'd hand them out, and everybody, oh yeah, I'll listen to this, and then nobody did. I don't know, I think it's just bombarding everybody with emails until somebody responds or gets so annoyed with you that they decide, like, okay, fine,
Yeah.
we'll let him play, and then they're gonna be bad, and then, you know.
And then liking you.
Yeah.
And then, so-
And we did get lucky one time though when we got our first show. Will was
Yeah.
handing out CDs. We walked up to the Profit Bar actually, and Will was like, you know what? Like, we've been handing out CDs for a while. Like, this isn't working. Like, what do we do? And he's talking to the front door guy. He's like, you know
I
what?
told him that nobody responded to our emails. And
Yeah. He's like, well, you know what? Here's the number of a promoter that comes here. And he's like, you know, text him, see if y'all can get a show. And that's how we got our first show at the Profit
Wow.
Bar.
Yeah.
That's what's up. And when was that?
That was
October. Well, I don't know when the whole interaction took place, but our first show was October 31st.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Halloween.
Wow.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was really fun. We played with this band, a little bit more emo on that spectrum, called Avio and Row.
Mhm.
They were fantastic, and it was really just, I love playing live, so it was fun.
I am going to really enjoy seeing y'all.
Yeah.
I'm like actually
so.
kind of excited.
I am too.
So, well, let's play a little game. It's just
All right.
2 seconds, literally. You are going to have to name your sound with 1 or 2 words,
Ooh.
right?
Alright.
Like, say a band name or?
No, well, just a specific word that you would say describes your sound.
Ooh. How long do you have to think about it?
You got 5 seconds.
Alright, 5 seconds.
5,
Alright.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hot fire.
That's 2 words. 2 words. Oh, well, I said 1 or 2. Okay.
Yeah, 1 or
hot
2.
fire. Okay.
I don't know. Love. I guess that's sort of a generic answer.
You seem
but-
like the lovable guy, though. Like the love guy in the group. You know.
Yeah, I try.
That's cute.
So, I don't know.
So hot fire and love. That's what's up. Do we all agree?
No, what do you want to know about the EP?
Well, how many tracks is on it?
3.
Okay.
It's a very short EP.
Okay. It hasn't dropped yet?
It has dropped. Well, it's dropped demos on SoundCloud. We're hoping to
Okay.
get it like legit recorded sometime before the summer.
Okay.
But yeah,
And then are you guys gonna start performing the songs off of the EP, or have
we've
you already
been performing the songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, see, I just
Yeah.
need to come in. I've been missing out, I feel. That's what's up. So, and it's really ironic how we are sitting on the panel together because you guys end up following me or liking me on Twitter or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I ended up going and checking you guys out, and I was like, I must have them
Yeah.
on this show. So, you've already told us about some of the upcoming shows and everything. Where can we actually find you all's music if we're not going to see you perform live?
SoundCloud.
Okay.
Yes. Also on our website.
Yeah,
our
our
band
website. Reverb Nation, if you still use that.
What's you all's website name?
So it's doweallagree.band.com.
Yeah.
So you can get it all in there. You can
And
download
then,
it for free.
Yeah, SoundCloud is just soundcloud.com/do-we-all-agree.
Cool,
So,
cool.
yeah.
And then, do you have, what's your Twitter?
Yeah, it's at DWA Band. DWAA Band.
Okay.
And then
Follow us.
Yeah, Facebook is facebook.com.
We might follow you back.
DWAA Band.
And you guys' music is on your Facebook page as well.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to ask you. So there was an arrow by each song. Does that mean that we can download?
Yeah.
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 OMG, I could have been did that. Because I asked you to send, does
Yeah,
it download
it's-
MP3?
Yeah, it downloads.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's either MP3 or like one of the weird. Sorry. It's either MP3 or like iTunes doesn't use MP3 anymore though. It does some weird. I don't know. But yeah, you can probably get MP3.
iTunes doesn't use MP3 anymore. you
It's
see?
like M4V. Or,
I
I don't know
okay,
my
yeah.
formats.
And that's video and audio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, iTunes uses some weird stuff now, but yeah, I think download on SoundCloud. You can just get it as an MP3, put it on your iPod, iPhone, computer, whatever.
Cool.
And it's
I
all
will
free.
definitely be doing that tonight then because I didn't know what that was. I'm just like, I don't want to hit it and then just
Have your computer catch on fire.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just gonna email them and ask them for the track.
Yeah.
That's cool. So this album, the album is called Midway to Nowhere. I love that title. Can you tell me about it?
I would love to tell you about it.
Okay.
So Midway Road is actually sort of the road that it's the road that Chris's house is right off Midway Road. So that was a big place where, like where the band sort of started, and our school is actually also off of Midway Road. That's a big place where the band started. And I don't know, like the picture in my head of Midway Road is just this sort of never-ending north-south thing. Cause it's a very long road. It might very well end nowhere, but I don't know. I have this picture of just sort of this endless road, and that's where Midway to Nowhere, the name sort of came from.
Okay. And when is it dropping?
When is it dropping? Hopefully summer 2016. We're gonna try to get into the studio after school finishes up, and we're just gonna lay them down. Hope to get it out. We got pretty much most of the material is demos on SoundCloud, but we want to get those real crisp. Good recordings up. So yeah.
So who does your engineering or your mixing and stuff like that?
Our home recorded stuff.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Home recorded stuff is between Will
Just
and
us.
I. It's just him and I, and then our professional stuff. We do it. So
This
far, we've
band-
done it at Tonal Records, which is run by a band called Mount Tyrant.
It's not run by Mount Tyrant. Sorry. The Mount Tyrant drummer is one of the sound engineers there, and it's actually run by this guy Chris Marshall.
Okay.
So
And this
he's
is
the
where
main
you
producer
all
there.
record professionally at?
That's where we recorded Friendly Fire. And actually recorded 2 of our songs a while ago at this studio with this producer Jeff Sinez.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's cool. So the practices, I wanted to ask you guys about the practices. How does that work? Because I see some tweets and it says that you guys will be extra busy between the practices and the shows and stuff like that. So how do you guys maintain? How many practices do you have a week? What's up with that? What's that schedule look like?
That's like,
What does the schedule look like, Chris? I'll let you answer this one.
that's
Probably
like,
taking too
that
much.
just depends on like the week. I mean, we could practice every day 1 week and then not practice the entire week.
How long are the practices usually?
Usually 2 hours
Okay.
is usually what we.
Man, you guys must be good if you can practice for 2 hours only
Get
once
closer
a
to the
week.
mic, Chris.
Yeah, usually 2 hours, but that's about it.
Yeah, 2 hours pretty much every night.
I mean, we've had shows. We've been playing shows the past like 4 months, so we know the material pretty well. So if we can just get in once or twice before the show and just get it practice,
That's
sounds
what's
good.
up. What kind of I have a Ibanez bass.
Yeah.
What kind of bass are you guys working with?
My bass, I have 2. I have a 1970s PV Foundation, which I don't really play, but I love it.
And what famous person played that bass, Chris?
The story goes that it was played in the band with Willie Nelson,
Oh wow!
but that's like, I don't know if that's true, but that's what they say.
I mean, Willie Nelson's played with a lot of people, so it could very well be true.
So you never know.
Right, I like that. I like that one. Yeah.
And then the next one I have is a Music Man, a Sterling Music Man,
I
which
haven't heard of that.
it's a pretty big brand. It's widely used. It's a great bass. I love it. It's my performing
quality.
bass. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's what I record on. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then, well, I mean, because I kind of dipped into that myself a little bit when it came to instruments. I played the drums here and there, the piano. How many, like, what's the song that I listen to on your Facebook page
I'm glad you
or your
liked it.
website? Yeah. So I had to reach out to you guys to go ahead and play that. I think that the audience would appreciate it as well.
Alright, cool.
We got a really cool mix tonight, so that's what's up. But I really want to give you guys a shout out and a huge thanks for coming out on the show tonight. Is there anything that you would like to say, or anybody you want to shout out tonight?
Big shout out to our manager,
Yeah.
Jacob Good, for doing like everything in our band but music. I mean, like, really, it's really helped.
Literally
So,
everything.
yeah.
And you?
Okay, so I actually got a shout out list.
No problem.
So here's the thing, I posted on my story before we did this, I was like, hey, everybody come listen to us, Power 214. See, I got the list going on. I gotta show the camera. Power 214, hit me up for a shout out. So I got 4 on here, then I got a few of my own, so just bear with me. So shout out to Caroline, shout out to Jacob, like Chris already said, shout out to Griffin Spradley, shout out to Julie, shout out to Ray Savage, our sort of, I don't know, she was really our first fan, the first person to really like actually listen to our music. Since when you tell people that you're in a band, a lot of people are like, oh, that's cool, I'll check you out, and then, you know, just they never do.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, I'm getting texts. Griffin just texted me. It's probably better be thank you for the shout out. But yeah, everybody tells you like, oh yeah, we'll listen to your stuff, and then they end up never doing it. But Ray had faith in us, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's if I forgot anybody, I'm sorry. I love you all. But
It be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's what's up. Again, shout out to y'all from me.
oh, shout out to Chris's neighbors for putting up with our loud.
That's
Loud.
shout out to my neighbors if you're listening. Like, you're the best.
Which they're
You
not.
think your parents are listening right now?
Oh, I know they are.
Shout out to the parents out there that's listening
Hi, Mom.
in on the outlet
Hi, Mom.
Power 214. Y'all, this is Do We All Agree? We're getting ready to play their single, Anymore. Y'all listen in. This is your girl, Lioness TeLaine on the outlet. Alrighty. You guys did great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Lioness TeLaine. We're back right here on the outlet, y'all. We just had dope alternative rock band. Do We All Agree? Love those kids. Love that group. They're really, really dope, y'all. They did very, very well on the show tonight. We are about to get into the tea, though. We got that tea for you. We got everybody business right here. We about to expose. Sammy, what you got for me, boo?
First of all, big shout out to Duchess. You know, I'm just holding it down. I'm just
Already.
filling in. I'm just a cameraman.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? But let me make the most of my moment. You know what I mean? Suge Knight, Marion Jones.
Yep.
Oh, Suge. CEO of Death Row Records, hip-hop's most notorious bad boy. Well, Suge is scared. If y'all didn't know about the incident that happened with Suge on the Straight Outta Compton set, he just bum rushed the show. The boys told him to back up. He ran over a couple of guys. Messed around and killed the guy that came with him. Damn Suge. Now Suge got more lives than the cat. Some say he's snitching. You know, some say the powers that be put him up to it. That damn Suge. But Suge say he's scared. He say he been stripped of all his rights in jail, and now they put him in solitary confinement with no visitors, not even his mom. So he filed legal documents in which he said the LA County Sheriff Detective in charge of his murder case got a judge to shut down his ability to communicate with the outside world for an indefinite period of time. Mind you, this is Suge's point of view. Ain't no telling what Suge got going on. He probably got them bloods out there hounding witnesses and everybody else. You know, Suge been minister to society for a long time. But like Jay Prince said, Sugar Bear, I'm your worst nightmare. See, Suge say the doc, they don't want him, they want to keep him silent. See, it could get something to do, like we say, him intimidate witnesses. This is Suge. Suge been doing this since forever. But see, when they reached out to the sheriff department, it's been no comment. And Suge claimed that his human rights are being violated. He been in jail for more than a year after being charged with murder. And that's just Suge, another testament in what Suge Knight got going on.
Exactly. And you already know he pleaded the fifth.
Oh man,
like everybody and their mama do.
Suge been doing this since forever, you know. And then he done took a couple of L's, but he done gave a bunch of them too.
Right.
You know, so you know, shout out to Suge. I think me and Suge would be cool if we hung out. You know,
why you say that? Okay.
Oh man, Suge, you know, people that do what you let them do. I would like to hang around Suge. I respect, but I'll just catch him in his jaw one good time, just to let him know. Hey man,
you don't think he gonna run you over with his car?
Man, we them Lancaster boys. We bought none fade off. You know, we gonna get it understood. You know, we gonna have some understanding and some mutual respect. You know, much love to Suge. I respect him though. I mean, sure, somebody gonna let you punk him, I'll punk him too. You know, but Suge ain't had to run over, but he did.
Well, he said that he was defending himself.
Oh man, defending himself from himself.
Yeah, right.
Suge ran that dude though. He didn't have to do, but that's Suge. But my thing is this, you know, Suge been about that life since forever. So I mean, how you gonna, you know?
Well, he actually ran over two guys.
Oh yeah, he killed one.
He killed one and injured the other. Exactly.
And he was mad about his portrayal over there. But then you got to really look at that karma, because this is a man who's dedicated his life to Dr. Dre, being Dr. Dre's nemesis. He stole this man's company. He stole this man's girl, had a baby with her, disrespected him, got him hit in the mouth on Dre's Lifetime Achievement Award. Dre never retaliated. Dre never did nothing to him. But see, that's a biblical thing. Straight Outta Compton went to 108 million. Suge went to jail for murder. And you know, Suge done got shot. He was in the car when Pac got killed. You know, it's been a lot with old Suge. I mean, Suge is... People say he set Pac up, but the streets, I can tell those guys ain't from the street. Because shooters, regardless how good they shoot, them first two bullets, you don't know where they're going to go. You get your aim on the third one, not the first two. But I don't know. I just guess. I ain't know.
He just guess, y'all. We just hypothesizing and you know.
Like Kane say, you internet nerds. You know what I'm saying?
What's up with your boy T.I. though?
Man, old Tip Clifford Harris.
Exactly.
Man, y'all know Cliff. They say T.I. owes the IRS. See, T.I. found himself on the wrong side of the IRS. If you put the IRS together, you get the word theirs. So they gonna get theirs. They want their money. See, they took over. They saying T.I. owed them over $6.2 million in unpaid taxes.
He wrong for that.
The Daily Mail reports, you know, they filed a lien against T.I. For the third time in less than a year. So basically, what happened? We all know Tip ain't broke. You know, Tip done sold millions of records. Tip is an outstanding businessman. He made it cool for black people, black men in general, to talk like they got some sense. You know, using big words. Shout out to Tip. You know, I still don't know how he got out of that government situation, you know, but I know he's one of them, but that's another story. Then he dropped out. He dropped out. But, you know, I respect Tip, but shout out to my boy Lil Flip. You know what I'm saying? You know, Flip could have handled it a little different, but shout out to Tip Shoe, man, you know. But, you know, they saying he owed 1.6 million and some more, some lounge, in liens, 1.39 for unpaid taxes in 2012, and another $3 million from 2013, a grand total of over $6 million, $6.2 million. The IRS claimed that they demanded payment from Tip, or T.I., or Clifford, or Tiny's baby daddy.
Right, all of the above.
You know, but the Grand Hustle boss, he refused to do so. In this, the IRS, they plan to seize his asset to collect the debt. But as y'all know, T.I. just signed with Jay-Z. He's now, I believe, the co-president of Tidal.
No,
You know.
I did not know that.
Oh, yeah. Tip
And I was just talking about Tidal last week.
You know, Tip got that Birdman thing going on. You know, it's the same thing when you get money, Lioness, I know you're going to do it. See, black folk, we have our money. And we have it. And we'll pay you when we pay you. And we going to make you go to all extents just to get your money. That's all Tip's doing. You got to keep in mind these rappers, especially people like him who struggle. That's free publicity. You know, we talking about him. And, you know, Lioness got thousands of listeners all over the world. Whether y'all know it or not, LionessTeLaine.com just hit over 5,000 in the matter of weeks. Lioness is hustling. You know what I'm saying? She's actually the future of this, you know. Kane being on TV, seen by millions. Kane just introduced me to this young, talented man. Look forward to working with him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying all this to say this. T.I. is a Negro. You's a nigga. And I don't mean that in a nice way. Tip just don't want to pay him. But y'all know that's the T. Brought to you by Sammy, courtesy of Lioness TeLaine.
That's what's up.
Queen Lioness TeLaine.
I appreciate that. That was a real raw segment right there. Loved it though. I actually got a little bit more tea myself about your boy Will Smith. Now this ain't got nothing to do with the Oscars, y'all. I'm so sick of talking about these doggone award shows. I'm so over it. This has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
However, it's very interesting and still some tea. So listen up. Comedian Paul Rodriguez, okay, called out his Ali co-star Will Smith on set behavior during a recent interview with San Diego's Rock 105.3 radio station. He called out Will Smith from, I don't even know when Ali dropped. Ali dropped probably like a good 12, 13, it's longer than that. It's been about 15 years since Ali dropped. He's just now trying to call this man out, but whatever. So story goes that Rodriguez quotes, "I've done a couple of films with him," speaking about Will Smith, "and this time we did not end up so good." Rodriguez, 61, said on Friday, February 19th, "I never work with him again. He was an asshole."
Really?
That's what he say.
Okay. My thing with that is this. First of all, Will's acting. He's getting in the mode like the greats do.
Right.
Ali wasn't a nice guy. If you was on the other side of Muhammad Ali, see, we seeing him in retrospect.
Right.
At the time, I was watching a documentary called Chasing Ali. That was a good documentary. And they had the perspective of all the guys who lost to Ali. And he had Joe Frazier on there crying. Because Joe said Ali, you know, was hurtful with those words. See, boxers are not the most brilliant guys. There's nobody sparred with Ali verbally.
Right.
You know, and Will hung around Ali. Y'all seen Will and Ali had that We Hate Donald Trump little campaign, you know, talking about reuniting.
Best R&B dude. I ain't heard nobody else in the D that's representing like my dude right here.
That's a lot of passion behind that. Shout out. That's what's up.
Bro, same to you too, fam.
Speaking your mic, man.
So,
No, you good. Yeah, I just want everybody else to hear. I can hear you.
Gotcha.
But so I brought you two fellas on air tonight, so we can talk about a really dope topic. Somebody actually posted this on my timeline on Facebook, and it's how to create a following, a solid following as a new artist out there. And I thought you guys would be perfect to bring that forth tonight. So just let's get into it. I mean, I know it's a lot of people out there probably listening in on this, wondering how they getting started, how you getting on 106 in Park. You know what I'm saying?
Already. This little Kanye right here, you feel me? And man, that's real. And I and the reason why I introduced my dude like that, that's one of the ways that you can pretty much get yourself out, man. You gotta stop hating, you feel me? And man, you know what I'm saying? Just let everybody know if they doing R&B or rap, man. Just let them know how you feel, man. You know what I'm talking about? And that's pretty much what I done did. I mean, I done kept it real, man. Everybody that know me, I already know, man. The kind keep it 100, you feel me? Ain't no hate, no nothing. But what I did was I just started networking with everybody, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? With everybody, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, I started the business, you feel me? I was in love with the music, but at the end of the day, I was a businessman. My idols was Jay-Z, Puff Daddy, Tupac, Biggie, you feel me? And as a young kid, I seen them, man, they was in Versace, you feel me? The collar shirts, you know what I'm talking about? The gator shoes, you know what I'm talking about? A lot of these youngsters don't know, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But they was dressed and fresh, you know what I'm talking about? And as businessmen, I looked up to them, you feel me? And later on, when I did my research, I found out that they did different networking, you know what I'm saying, with different people, you feel me? And that's what you gotta do. That's what drove me to 106 in Park. I ain't gonna even lie, hands down. It was God, nobody. It was God, you know what I'm saying? The right place at the right time, you know what I'm talking about? And, you know, even then, you know, and these people need to know right now, you feel me? When I did that audition, you know what I'm saying? It was like 20 to 30 different artists, and these dudes was banging, you know, cold. I was like a little nervous. We had dudes coming from Florida, New Orleans, Cali, Washington, you know what I'm saying? And I already knew I was what's up. Like I say, I got a big head, but at the end of the day, you know, I was raised right. You know what I'm talking about? So I already knew at the end of the day I was gonna get it. But at the end of the day, you know, you gotta do a lot of networking with some, you know, you gotta do a lot of networking with everybody, you know what I'm talking about? And you gotta be real, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like they go hard, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go with them, man. You know, connect with them, network with them, you know what I'm talking about? And that's the thing with Dallas, you know, Dallas is my city, but at the end of the day, you know, like I say, you know, a lot of people got to get their hate about their system. Just start networking.
Just start working together instead of against each other. So, do you say that social media plays a huge role in not just networking, but just as a creating a following as a whole?
Exactly. A long time ago, it didn't. A long time ago, it didn't. Because of the fact, a long time ago, you know, like I say, man, I'm really hip hop. I'm really music. You know what I'm saying? But like a long time ago, you know, when KRS-One was coming up, you know what I mean, with the Boogie Down Productions and, you know, and the Juice Crew, you know, when that was coming up, you can actually just go down the street and hear the bass, you know what I'm saying? So everything was pretty much in the love, but as everything, you know, when a different generation come, you know, new things come with it, you know what I'm saying? So in today, exactly, you gotta adapt, you know what I'm talking about, or you're gonna get hungry.
Okay, let me stop you. Kane just said it. I'm gonna tell you this, man. Kane is absolutely right. The cream gonna rise to the top. He always been hot. Cause I remember I was the guy doing the music in the hood, and Kane was a youngster, and he had the hot music. You know, he had the heart. That's before the internet. You know what I'm saying? And I was always traveling. We stayed on the road.
Yep, exactly.
And Kane, youngster. I'm talking about, you know, ain't complaining. You know, we traveling, like we gone. Like, you know, me and him, we out there in the South, getting a bottle of gin. Yep. You know, we drunk out here hustling, man,
Exactly.
making this music money, man. And Kane, you know, he always had that hunger. And then I watched him grow and, you know, went to labels. And, you know, then 106 in Park came to the city. You know what I'm saying? Started picking up. Actually, Brittany Starr was the first one, you know, was able to work with her. And actually, you know, she got on there. She the first one that won. J.R. Patton won for the men. Taronica from Lancaster got on there. She got cheated. Kane definitely got cheated, but he got on them. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So he just hustling. I'm just chiming in because I'm saying I witnessed from being a hustler, a guy that's really on the streets, and I'm like looking at who making noise. Kane was definitely out there making noise. You know what I'm saying? He come from a real family, real solid individuals. His dad was actually my little league coach. His brother, you know, we played for about 11, 12 years. You know, we went to war. Like, we realized blood brothers. So, you know, when it came down to Kane, they trusted me. You know what I'm saying? He came out. We never got no trouble. Never got shot. Or nothing. Never shot nobody. Never did nothing crazy. I just didn't want to interrupt my man's interview. I just want y'all to know, you want to make it, to be hot, and what you do, Kane, living proof of that. So, I'm stepping back.
That's real. That's real. That's real. That's real.
Well, actually, I actually did some research on this topic as far as the social media goes, and it actually says that, and this is a very good point too, social media is not a straight up marketing platform. It's really about the catalyst for conversation. It's word of mouth marketing, basically, and that's exactly what it is. If you throw a post on Facebook, somebody share it, that's kind of word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? It says about 80% of your posts should be conversational posts and not promotional. and then the other 20% should be promotional material. So you don't want to clog.
Flood people's
Flood people
timeline,
with,
yeah,
yeah.
to make them don't even really want to tune into your music before they get to you.
Exactly.
It's really true.
Yeah, and they actually said as well that social media just in general can work in your favor and cannot work in your favor. They said that in-person contact is still very effective. Now, I'm not saying that, and that's actually crazy as far as the CDs, handing out CDs, because the band that was just on here tonight said that did not work for them. You know, going out to clubs and stuff like that.
Exactly. And let's be, I mean, for the people that didn't know it, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Passing out CDs is like dinosaurs right now. You know what I'm talking about?
It is, though. It
So,
is
internet
very
is
old and
real.
ancient. Yeah.
It's old,
Like,
you
come
know what I
on,
mean?
bro.
So you gotta come at it. So you gotta come at it different. You know what I mean? And for the upcoming artists, you know, you gotta do what's real. You gotta do what's real in your heart. You feel me? If you do what's real in your heart, man, God already got things planned out. You feel me? And He gonna put things in line. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody is so focused on doing what Future doing what this artist doing what this artist doing. People don't understand that worked for them. You know what worked for Future worked for them. A lot of people don't know Future was with the Dungeon family. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, all my 70s babies, they already know who the Dungeon family is. One of my idols, CeeLo. You know what I mean? CeeLo, he's breaking money right now. You know what I'm talking about? And Future grew up with the legends now. You know what I'm saying? So and a lot of youngsters don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So exactly.
That's actually what. Yep.
You know,
mentors.
so you just gotta get it how you live. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta get it how you live. You know what I mean? You gotta come to yourself, and you know, just do whatever you feel on your heart. You know what I mean?
And not what everybody else. Kind
Not
of
what
stay in your
everybody
lane.
else
Stay in Lil Kane lane. Stay in J. Jones lane.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like me, I'm real, man. You know, I'm family oriented. You know what I mean? All the kids in my neighborhood, all the kids in Dallas, they look up to me. So at the end of the day, I'm an idol. I gotta watch what I do. That's why you ain't gonna see me smoking weed on video. You ain't gonna see me doing different things on video, because the thing about it is, I got even my kids that look up to me. Not only my kids, but a lot of kids in the community, a lot of other people's kids looking up to me. You feel me? So, you know, I gotta be that idol. You know, I gotta do right in front of them. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody ain't perfect, you know, but at the end of the day, you know, I feel like, you know, you can do what's best, you know what I'm saying, for the youth around the community. And that's what I do. That's my thing, you know.
Right.
I don't know what all these other artists got going, but you know, that's my thing. You
That's
know what I'm
what's up.
saying? Yeah.
And if you keep the youth involved, you get a lot of other people involved once you start involving yourself with the youth. So that's what's up, and that's a good look too.
Right.
Example of cultural appropriation instead of appreciation. And what they mean is basically not really doing the research and kind of representing the culture as a whole. What you're doing is almost in a way mocking the culture is what appropriation is. So let me get into it. Zendaya Coleman, she was on Dancing with the Stars, made headlines earlier this year when she wrote a response to E! Host Galania, I think that's how you say it.
Okay.
Racist comments about the fox locks that her hairstyle, or the fox locks hairstyle she wore to the Oscars in February.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. So an interview from Nylon this month, the 18-year-old singer and actress sums up the difference between appreciating a culture and appropriating it. And I absolutely loved her response to this. At 18 years old, she gets it. She totally gets it. So she quotes, "You can go about it as a cultural appreciation or a cultural appropriation," Coleman explained. "You have to be very careful. Some things are really sacred and important to other cultures. So you have to be aware politically about those things before you just adopt them." I totally agree. Miley, if you go back, boo, to twerking, it actually wasn't even called twerking. You know what I'm saying? It was actually, it originated from African dances.
And twerk came when the twerk team out of Atlanta.
Exactly.
R.I.P. to the third one. That's when I first heard of twerking. And, you know, they took on all the, you know, hate and stuff. And the reason YouTube got it to where if it's a certain video, you know, I believe it was Miss Twerksome and, you know, two of the other. One of them got killed. But actually, they let me do an all access video of them. And this actually was real popular. And they was real cool.
Right.
But yeah, man, you're absolutely right, Queen. That's
actually a lot of people. It's actually going on a lot more than what we think it is. We just don't know how to identify it. She also quotes, "I'm someone who feels uncomfortable with things unless I know about them." I'm totally with it. That's exactly how I feel. I'm not gonna throw that on unless I know what it means, unless I know the symbolic message behind it, unless I know the culture behind it, the traditions. I'm not just gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to her. The performer also added that the key to appreciating the culture is to understand the history behind it. Totally agree again. Understand them dance moves before you get to doing them in your videos. I'm just saying, Miley. And anybody else that wants to culturally appropriate any other culture out there. It's also known as misappropriation, if that sounds a little bit more familiar to you guys. It's known, like I said, in the dictionary as misappropriation as well. Several stars, including Kylie Jenner and Miley Cyrus, have sparked debates about cultural appropriation in the past year. Usually, notably when elements of a minority culture are used by members of the cultural majority, it seems as wrongful oppressing the minority culture or stripping of its group identity. Totally agree. Yeah.
Queen, you know who else did that?
Who?
Paris Hilton.
Oh, yeah, heck yeah.
They got the True Hotel, TRU. And then True is what 2 Chainz say. But True is what C Murder and Master P and Silk the Shocker was. And C Murder did the diss record.
Wow.
About, from jail, mind you, about 2 Chainz. And, he mad saying he the realest ever sport True. And then 2 weeks later, Paris Hilton and talking about they got like they Motel 6 from their Hilton chain called True. And everything you just said, it just sparked that to me because it's like, man, and they do it, but, it come a point in time we got to realize, we got to get smarter, about what we're doing.
What we doing, especially when you have power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, behind your name like that. You have to really watch what you doing and what you putting out there to people. It's offensive.
They been doing this with Chuck Berry.
They been doing this before Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry, Little Richard.
All of them, everybody.
We got y'all for basketball, but anything else.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Another person as well that sparked some debate about this topic was Katy Perry, obviously. The How We Do video, I had to literally talk about this on the show because I was actually offended. The How We Do video features Perry, the world's oldest 13-year-old, dancing and doing what she does best, which is bopping to a jaunty beat. Perhaps How We Do is a homage, though, to the rapper Game. This is how we do. And make a run and up in the club, yeah, something like that. So, also, look at this dude dancing. Maybe that's why Perry's feel the need to repeatedly throw up the peace sign and cock her neck back while throwing up the deuces in the video at least 10 times. Damn. How many peace signs you gonna throw up? We get it. Also, not to mention how she had a watermelon in her hand the entire time, sitting at the beach. Who you know that? What? That's offensive. Right. Who do you know in their right mind sit at the beach with watermelon in their hand? Like, come on, Katie.
Did she have some chicken too?
I saw she might as well the Kool-Aid, the whole 9. She might as well just did the whole 9. Like, dang, we ain't get to break the entire video. But it's not just the urban culture that she came at. She actually came at a lot of cultures in that video. For instance, she had a koi fish swimming throughout this scene when she was at a nail salon, and literally the lyrics sang, let's get our nails done. Wait, hold on. Japanese is not a type. Hold on. Dang, I'm losing where I am. Okay, so this is where I am. Sorry. The lyrics is sung while a bunch of koi-looking fish swam around. And it basically said, we're getting our nails done by the Japanese, y'all. That's how it went. And if you're looking at the scene, it's like, okay.
Is she lying?
Japanese is not a type of manicure, boo.
Right, that's true.
And apparently not these men surrounding you that's doing your nails, neither are they Japanese either. So what are you saying?
They wasn't
these were white men in suits doing her nails. And she talking about we get a manicure by Japanese, y'all.
Well, they've been taking the Egyptian robes.
She wrong for that. She wrong for that. Then she pulled out a phone and had a phone call by her friend Thought.
Stop.
I'm not lying. If y'all go watch this video, it's on YouTube. It's called How We Do by Katy Perry. and you would know exactly what I'm talking about right now.
Queen has spoken.
The queen has spoken, y'all, and the queen is gonna wrap up this show tonight. Hey, y'all, everybody out there that's listening to your girl, thank you so much. Thank you to Sammy for holding it down tonight. Shout out to Duchess. Your girl couldn't be here tonight, but she will be here next week to hold it down. Thank you again, Sammy. Thank you to all. Do we all agree? I'm sorry, the alternative rock band that showed that thing up tonight. Big ups to Little Kane. Big ups to Jay Jones for bringing their knowledge on my show as well. The music, everything. Big ups to Leslie, my engineer. Everybody have a safe night tonight. This is your girl, Lioness TeLaine on the outlet. Oh, you're so silly. You said what, boo?
No, it's like good show.
Oh, thank you.
Lioness, you're amazing.
Hey, thank you. You're amazing. Fill it in for me when I need you. Oh, dear, bless your heart. What would I do? Bless your heart.